Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and I'm delighted to be sharing with you my first video of Hotel Architect as of early access release. Yes, by the time you watch this, the game will have now entered early access. Now, I've actually got hold of this a few days before the early access release officially, so huge thanks to the guys at Wired Productions for giving me access to this so I can play with it and get an idea and hopefully present a reasonably competent exposition. It's a jolly decent word, isn't it? An exposition of what Hotel Architect does and show you some of the features at least. I haven't had time to get through all the new stuff into all the scenarios that they've made available to us as part of early access release, but I think it's going to be fun getting there. I think I understand how it works. We'll find that out shortly. Now, one of the things I missed when the game went for its last play test some weeks ago now, they added a fun new feature, the creator character. Oh yes, where we can actually create characters who appear in our hotels, either as guests or as different members of staff or as some of the service personnel, the builders, the garbage collectors and supply service. You don't see them really as individuals, they're just people who do those jobs, unfortunately. Very, very important jobs, not going to denigrate them at all. But yeah, you can have a hotel full of people, either guest staff and service personnel, who are entirely of your own making, and you can in fact share these with other people. It's not a workshop mod, it's nothing quite like that as yet. I don't actually know if they've got plans for the workshop. I should have checked that before I came on here, shouldn't I? But anyway, yeah, let's crack on, shall we? Let's get into the character mode. So what are we going to do? I'm going to do a guest to start with, I think. A backpacker. And what we can do here, we can decide what type of guests they are, all the way from the cheapest of the cheap, the backpacker, up to the upper crust, who is very, very demanding of your highest quality hotel. Now, I've not been through all the scenarios. I've just completed the first tutorial scenario so far, the Gothenburg one. So I don't have. I could start again in Santorini, but I did that in my last video of a little while ago now. I do recommend you check that out because that will show you what the Santorini scenario looks like. So I'm probably going to miss that one out. So we're going to actually start again in Gothenburg, but I'm going to be doing this as a sandbox mode. Now in Gothenburg, I believe we only have access to the backpacker and the sporty guests. So I don't want to, it's no point me at this point, for this video anyway, creating a higher quality guest because we simply won't see them. No, that'd be silly, wouldn't it? So let's create a backpacker and we can give them a skin tone from very pale to very dark. We can change their hair colour as well, to be honest. So yeah, don't fret too much about that. Shall we? Ooh, that's a lovely colour. Yep, we'll have that as our skin tone. And what colour eyes shall they have? Green eyes? Why not? Yep, and their lip colour. Green lips. That's a bit OTT, isn't it? Is this going to be a male or a female backpacker? I mean, there is no specific gender, although some of the clothing options do give you a more sort of feminine shape or a more masculine shape. We could give them purple. Yeah, why not? Purple lip colours, that's fine. And their hairstyles from bald to fairly standard or fairly mature. That's more of a male thing than a female thing, I think. Or we could get the hairstyle just actually. Oh, the glint in the eye. The hairstyle does definitely give them. Oh yeah, I like that. That is a wacky backpacker look, isn't it? Yeah. Or we could go for these other styles. Yeah, we can indeed, of course, colour them. Ooh, I quite like that. I like too many of these colours. It's not quite The Sims. You don't have different shades through the hair, so you can't have root colour and tip colour and the rest of it. All different parts of your hairstyle have different colours, but no. Oh, I love this. I like that. Yeah, or do we want orange? No. Green. Yeah, out in the wilds. Yes, we're a very green, eco-friendly, sustainable kind of backpacker. A mustache or beard. Very thought. I like how they react to my choices here. An oldie worldy backpacker. Yes, but you're going to need a green beard. Oh, go on then. It's actually looking very, very green, isn't it, actually? No, 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 stick with it. I've made this decision. That's right. We could give them a hat or... Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. It covers their hair up if we do that, doesn't it? No, that's a shame. Or a beanie. I do like the hair, but the beanie does kind of appeal as well. Can we change the colour of this? Oh, just the rim. So the main body of the beanie is always going to be green. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, it's not quite as simple and straightforward as that, is it? Oh, that's interesting. Wasn't expecting. Oh, right. No, right. So, okay, we've got one which is solid colour and one which can be a combo colour. I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll forget the spiky hair. That's underneath there. That'll be let loose, perhaps, when he goes when he takes his hat off. Do we want glasses? Oh, we can cut. Ooh. Shady because it's always bright outside. The sun is always shining. Eye patches, either eye. Aye. Oh, yes. A monocle. As an old gentleman of the road. Yes, we're doing that. Yes. And their clothing. We've got a variety of choices here, many of which obviously are specific to certain, well, are particularly suited to particular roles and jobs, like the barkeep and so on, or reception, for example. You're not going to wear you're not going to be wearing pajamas out in the wilds, but they always keep their backpack because that identifies them as a backpacker. A utility belt? No. I mean, the shirt is the obvious thing. Oh, you see, there's the male and female kind of shapes that we've got there. No, we'll stick with that, I think. Yeah, we'll get Mira is a. I'm seeing Mira as a female name, so we'll change that. Do we want this to be a different yellow? I quite like that bold yellow. He's a bold adventurer, definitely with a monocle. Okay, and we'll go into the personality button in a moment, but we also have not just our default wandering around town outfit, we also have an outfit in the shower, and the hair's come back. Yay! So we could wear something different in the shower if we wanted to, and that is your nightwear. Still going for the more female look, I think. So we'll go for that. Do we have colours for this? Yeah, that would be same colour as our shirt, isn't it? As our jacket. So we'll do that. And nightwear. Oh, swimwear rather. Yes, swimwear. Now, where's swimwear? That's down here. A pair of trunks or a whole body thing. No. Oh yeah, that's a proper old-fashioned gentleman's swimming outfit, isn't it? Yes. And that could be purple or pink. I'm not seeing enough Ajaxpost orange colour options here. I think the developers need to work on that. We need more orange in our colour choices. I'm quite liking... Ooh, some of them have got symbols on. Some of them are stripy. Actually, stripy. I like stripy. That's a proper old-fashioned swimming cosy, isn't it? Definitely. A gym outfit. I think we're going to lose the breasts, my friend. I think. Where's this? Ooh, that's quite good, isn't it? Yes, yeah, I like that as my gym outfit. And in the spa, what could we wear? What's that? That's a jumper, isn't it? You're not going to wear a jumper in the spa. No. You could wear that. Is there a colour choice for that? There is. He doesn't care about colours. Colours do not define a person, and it kind of matches his lipstick. I've quite forgotten about the lipstick, to be honest. There you go. Cold weather gear. What else do we have for cold weather gear? that's probably about it, isn't it? Oh, we got that jumper. Oh, that's proper posh, isn't it? Do you think he would? I think he might. I think he's got breasts again, though, which is slightly disconcerting. You're not going to wear a bow tie. No, I'm not entirely convinced by that. No, we'll stick with the jacket, the proper puffer jacket. Oh, an orange one at last! Thank goodness for that. And his default outfit. There you go. And we're going to change his name. Change the name to Maximus. He's a venturer. Oh, we'll actually make it Venturer, shall we? Maximus Venturer. He's definitely a man of the wilds and the outdoors. Anyway, personality. We're not going to give him any personality apart from a basic temperament. So he could be irritable. Oh, he does look a bit cross there. Nope. Or he could be sad. Oh, but he's restless. He always wants to be on the go, going somewhere else. If you're creating a member of staff, you can give them attributes, and I'll look at those in a moment. But there we go. So this is our new character. We're going to add him to our guest list. Now, we can't choose when any of these people appear. Either guests, they turn up when you've got rooms for that type of guest. Members of staff, they will appear in your list of applicants when you're hiring new staff, so you can pick them from there. And other service personnel will turn up as and when. So you don't have any real control over when they appear in your game, but they'll be there in the background waiting to spring upon you, as it were. So we'll save you there. That's you saved. Now, I've already got a list of characters, including Ajax, who is a barman. Yeah. Now, there's a little bugette at the moment in the game in that it doesn't show any existing attributes. I did give this fellow Ajax Relale an unpronounceable name. Why did I do that? I do not know. So, I can't see his attributes. Now, he has got some. So, for example, if I select one here, which was, some of them are specific to certain jobs, like a musical wonder who makes bar music, a mixologist, a mopping master. That might be a good special attribute skill, if you will, for a cleaner, for example, or a plant proficient, or a creative chef if you're creating a chef. Yeah, all sorts of things there. Now, I did make Ajax an aeration master. I've already selected this attribute, it says. Yeah, unfortunately, when you save them in this early access build, you can't see the attributes here, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But there you go. So we've got him. How can you share them? You share them by exporting them, and it copies a character string to your clipboard. So you make a note of this in Notepad or somewhere. So it's not a workshop mod. That's the term I'm looking for. It is something you share directly with friends and neighbours, wherever they might be. So what I would do, I've done that. What I would then do is I would import that character string, and there it is. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess of numbers and letters. Well, letters. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing numbers in there. There might be numbers in some of them. Anyway, so that's obviously a code for their characteristics, all of them, and their name. We're not going to re-import you. But what I did, the lovely people at Wired Productions actually created a series of real characters. Billie Eilish, who's a brat apparently, Snoop Dogg, bit upper crust, Gordon Ramsay. I like Gordon Ramsay because he's an irritable chef. I'm not quite sure what his other attributes are. If we see him to hire him, we might get to see those attributes. And also Marilyn Monroe as a receptionist. Wouldn't that be fabulous? Being greeted in a hotel, even a basic 1-star hotel like I'm aiming for here, to be greeted by someone quite as stylish and elegant as the magnificent Marilyn Monroe. These were posted, I think, on Twitter. They might be in the Discord server as well. So if you want to check those out, check out the Wired Productions Twitter feed. Not sure about Blue Sky, might be on Blue Sky. And also the Hotel Architect Discord server. They're listed in there somewhere. I might even put them in my... Should I? They're not my creation, so I won't share them unless I'm told I can by the guys at Wired. Anyway, so those are my characters. Let's go back. Let's actually start this game, shall we? So what are we going to do? We're going to play. One of my gripes with this game, and it's not just this game, it's all games which do this. I'm thinking of games like Theme Hospital. You do remember Theme Hospital, don't you? Of course you do. Or 2 Point Hospital, or 2 Point anything that's come on since. Other games like that where you have to go through each level in turn. It's a level-based progression. I'm okay with having a tutorial scenario where you learn everything you need to learn and you're then unleashed upon the whole of the maps, or the whole of the game's options, or options. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And you don't have to sort of go through each level in turn just to progress. I understand there's kind of a logic. That's how some games work. I don't particularly like it. So what has happened so far in this build is I've completed the Gothenburg scenario. I've completed all the objectives for that. So I can now run Sandbox mode, which we'll be doing in a moment, and I can now open up the Santorini scenario. But because I haven't beaten or played the scenario for Santorini, I can't open the Sandbox. Likewise, I can't get to Paris or Saint Anton. How do you pronounce that? Saint Anton? Possibly, don't know. Oh, and also notice Saint Anton is low temperature. We're going to need to keep this hotel warm, just like in Santorini. Again, go back and check out my Santorini Let's Play from a little while ago. We needed aircon, need climate control to keep the temperatures low for our guests in there. So we've got all these 4 scenarios, all these 4 different locations available to us in early access. But we will be getting more as they go through to release. And the plan, I'm told, is for about, well, you can see this on the Steam page to be honest, is for about 6 to 12 months of early access before final release. If you want to get in early, play the game and give them feedback and help them sort of finesse the game into the perfect version of a chaotic hotel management tycoon game that you like to play, then get in early. There's a discount, a 20% discount on Steam for the early access version of Hotel Architect. Now, I'm going to go easy here. I'm going to give myself $500,000 to play with, to start with, because I want to build a big hotel quickly so I can show you off as much as I can in this first episode. We're going to give it a name. I'm going to call it Club Ajax. That'll do nicely. I could enable cheats, but if I do that, I can't unlock rewards. I like rewards, so I'm not going to do that. Right, let's start this then. So here we are in Gothenburg. This is the plot of land. Oh, I've got a critic arriving in 2 days. Oops, so I'm going to pause for a moment before we start building our hotel here. So this is the plot of land we've got to play with. And so what I'm going to do, I think, is fill it all in to start with. So I've got enough room to put everything in that I want. So to start building, we're going to go here and put some foundations down. I'm just going to fill the whole darn thing in like that. Okay, and I've already spent a huge amount of money. We're going to want an entrance here somewhere, a nice sort of dramatic entrance. So what we're going to do, can I demolish... Probably want actually to demolish a bit. No, if I start from there, demolish that, because I happen to know that the entranceway is two tiles wide, and I want 1 tile either side just to give them space. And we also want to make space. Now this is going to start looking a little bit too much like the tutorial Gothenburg. I'm going to try and make it less so if I can. So I'm going to leave that like there. That's going to be our rubbish collection area. So we are going to have, the city is going to come along every now and then to pick up all the rubbish that we've thrown out of our hotel. So we're going to place that there. Is that going to be everything? I think that's it. Now we're going to put some interior walls in as well. So what are we going to want to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the restaurant over this side, I think. We'll start doing it this way. That's right. So this will be our restaurant. Can we make our... I might want that to be a bit bigger actually for our restaurant. Yeah, and let's remove that inner wall. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure if that it might still be a bit small, but it'll get us started if nothing else. Okay, and the bedrooms. We're going to put some bedrooms in, and they are going to be from here. We're going to need some room for reception, so we'll start reception. So this area here is going to be our open reception. So a bedroom. I think I made some rough notes of some minimum sizes that they need, but what you can actually do before I do that is if I come here to people and go into guests, you can see here what each type of guest requires. So here's the minimum room size. So that's 4 tiles. That is tiny, isn't it? Sporty types require at least 8, and your hotel needs to be 2 stars. It needs to be rated by critics. Yeah, and I've only got 2 days before the first critic arrives, so I need to get this right so I can get some guests in. Okay, backpackers don't care about critics and star ratings, but what the heck. In bigger, better, fancier hotels, if we've got a minimum size, room size of 12 and a 3-star rating, we can attract business people, and so on and so on. And also, these are the things they like to be able to have access to. So yeah, so the backpacker wants some sort of gaming equipment, water fountains, rugs or carpets possibly. I'd like tooltips. Another little gripe at this stage, again, we are still only in early access, is I like tooltips and not just rely on my memory of what these icons mean. I do love a good tooltip. Yeah, you might know that if you've watched my other videos. So minimum room size of 4. Okay, so we could make these rooms tiny, couldn't we, really, for our backpackers. So if we put an internal wall, so I mean that is 6, that's 9 actually. If I make it like that, so that is 3 by 3, and then there's a 3. Oh, and there's the one at, okay, so if I do that, that's 3 by 3 as well, and then 3 by 3 there, and then I've got this space at the end. What could that be? I don't know. Actually, what we might do is actually put the restaurant at the back here. That gives it more room, doesn't it? Yes. So, okay, so let's delete that wall there. Now in Gothenburg, we are allowed to go up to the first floor. We're allowed a 2-story building. In Santorini, we can go up 3 or 4. I can't honestly remember. But obviously in the larger, more urban environments, where you can create bigger and fancier hotels, you can go up many, many floors. But in Gothenburg, we are limited to just 2 stories. So I'm going to want to be able to put some stairs in somewhere. Okay, so that could... Actually, let's make that a bit bigger. Oh, I'm deleting... Don't delete things, you silly boy. Okay, let's put that foundation back in. That's it. And then you can delete these silly internal walls that you've put in. That one you're going to put back in, and then delete these ones. And that one, and that one. Getting some money back. That is good. And so here, actually, what we can do then is we will draw that back a little bit, so I can delete this wall here. Actually. No, that could go, that can stay. That can stay. And then delete this bit on the inside. That's good. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do here can be our staff facilities. So this can be our laundry room, can be our service, our maintenance room, and also the staff room. So our staff can go and relax. We've got this huge open area here, which could be almost anything. It's a waste of space at the moment, isn't it? We'll leave it like that for the moment, I think. Oh, we want to split this up between kitchen and restaurant. So we want an internal wall there. And I think if I put that there, and perhaps another one. Okay, so the kitchen will go over there. I think there's plenty of room, and we've got room there for our restaurant. Yes. In here, it could be a decorative thing, couldn't it? Could be a nice open sort of atrium kind of feel. Actually, that's a nice idea. I might stick with that. So when we go upstairs, again, we still have this hole in the middle of the hotel. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's put some doors and stuff on. Doors, we want an entrance. We'll make this... We'll use this light wooden feel, I think, for our doors and windows. That's good. And some big windows. Okay, these square windows appear to... Oh, these do have different colours. They don't have the wooden feel, though, do they? So it needs to be these if I want wooden feels. That's that one, isn't it, I think? There you go. And there. That's good. I'll put more windows on as we need to, but what I want to do is put doors on these rooms. So... just to make sure the builders, when they build these rooms, don't lock themselves in by building all the interior walls and then finding they can't get back out again. Don't. That would be silly, wouldn't it? I'll put a door there. That's going to be the public toilets, I think. Because these rooms won't be big enough to have an ensuite, which is fine for backpackers. Now, for our staff rooms, this could be the entrance to... yeah, this could be the entrance to the service rooms, the laundry and the maintenance room. Actually, let's put another little wall in there. Will that be sufficient, I think, for the staff room? Not entirely convinced, but we'll try it out anyway. So we'll make that door staff only. Again, the staff only door is a new thing as of this this build, I think. It certainly wasn't in there in the playtest that I played. Oh, for the restaurant, we won't actually bother with doors. It'll be an open entrance. So that can be... I shall make it too wide. I think that's good. The bedrooms do want doors. What colour door shall we use? Oh, we could use these. Use the wooden doors. Are they more expensive? No, they're all the same price by the look of it. That nice light wooden feel. So we'll put... No, okay. Let's do that again. There you go. Put you there, and you there. That's splendid. I think we're good to go. Right, to get this built, we need to get some workers in. We'll get the big truck in. 12 workers. Costs a lot of money. But we need to get this done quickly. Oh, I need an entrance. So this is it, and this is going to be outdoor stuff, I think. There's the entrance, you see. And there's no colour choices. It'd be nice if we had different colour choices for the entrance as well. Oh, one thing we can do here is to speed them up in building, because at the moment they have to go back to the truck to get all the materials. If I put these down here, it means they don't have to travel quite so far to pick up materials. And perhaps another one. Oh, down there. Okay, save them a little bit of travel time. Okay, I'll be back with you once they've completed this, more or less. Right, we're doing quite well. I think we've got everything done. Oh, apart from that one slice of wall there. Come on, guys. All done. I think that is everything completed now. So everything is built, the foundations and the walls have gone up, so now we can zone our room. So this is going to be a bathroom. I'll either drag it along, or what I can do is hold shift, and there you go, in one easy move. This is going to be a mix of... this is going to be a mix of the laundry room, which is that. Yeah, again, actually that might need to be bigger, so I might want to move these rooms out a touch and maintenance room. Again, it's not a separate room, it's just going to be, yeah, it's just, do I want separate? Yeah, I'll put a wall in there actually. I'll make it a separate room. It costs me extra money, and do I then want, I could just leave it as one way. No, we'll put another door in. Door, staff room door. There we go. We have got the option to change colour of these, so we'll go red. There you go. For no particularly good reason. Okay, so that's the laundry room, maintenance room, public toilets. We've got a kitchen. You can go in here, and the restaurant can go here. Oh, no, no. Oh, darn it. Now we can remove zones by doing delete zones. There you are, got rid of all that. Right, don't press shift when you've got open spaces because it just goes out until it has to stop. Zoning. And this was the restaurant. Right, so start it like that. Yes, if I do it now, shift from here, that's fine because it hits something different, so it'll stop. That's good. And these are going to be bedrooms. That's not a bedroom, is it, you great fool? That's a bedroom. As is that, as is that. And this area here is going to be, we'll make this all reception. Now, one thing about this game is that assets often, not always, but often, will only go in a specifically relevant zone. So there are some things like beds that you can't place in a reception area. And you can't place a cooker in a bed. Oh, actually, I've not tried that. You can't place certain things in certain rooms, so they do need to be specifically identified. So I need this area to be a reception, so I can place all the things I need for a reception. So again, let's start off in the toilet zone here. It's got the action symbol here, which means things need to be done, mostly buying the appropriate equipment to meet the requirements of this zone, which is a toilet. So the door's there, isn't it? Okay, so we will put you like that and like that. Also, I've got shower cubicles. Yeah. So you can go there. I'll put another one there. And wash basins. 300, or we'll go for cheap ones, I think. There and there. That's good. It is a little bit. Actually, no. If I put you there. Can I delete you? No, apparently not. Okay, I'll use the delete option. Delete single object. That's you. Good. What I wanted to put in there was a waste bin. Ooh, could do with a towel rail as well, actually, for these showers. I could put a towel rail there, but I can't put it. I could put. Can I? I can put it there underneath the shower head, which is a bit silly, isn't it? But you know what? I'm going to do that. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. Yeah, and there. Right, so that is... Oh, we could put some mirrors in there, actually, couldn't we? So you will do... How big are you? So you're the vertical one, the horizontal one. No, you're too big, I think. So I'll have just those little mirrors there like that. That will do. Okay, now this is the staff room. So this is going to need a sofa. What colour sofa? We'll make it a nice light blue. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And you can go like so. Lockers for the staff to change in and out of their uniforms. Oh, another little seat like that. Yeah, that'll do. A water fountain. That will go in there. And a coffee machine. But of course. And that can go there. And now that room is workable. And a bin. Yeah, that will do. Now this is our maintenance zone. So this is going to need a tool board. That should go there at the end. And a tool cabinet and a workbench. A workstation used by maintenance staff when fixing complicated issues with machines. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. We'll just use the work, whatever it was called, a tools cabinet. But I will want to put in some of these storage shelves. Actually, you probably ought to go on the other side here. Like so. Yeah, because when supplies come in, because they'll fill up things like the fridges in the kitchen and the snack machines and the vending machines, that all the supplies for those. If those machines and fridges and stuff are full up, then any excess will be kept in the storeroom here, so that during the day, in between deliveries, our staff can fill those requirements for those particular machines, those fridges and snack machines and the like. In the laundry room, we are going to need what's this? This is a towel shelf. We're going to need a few of those. I think at least 2 of those. We're going to need sheet shelves. Yeah. For that, we're going to need drying racks. There and there. And washing machine. I don't know how many of these we'll need. We'll put 1 in for the moment. And a basket just to store laundry in. Actually, that can go there. Okay, that looks good. And we've got here a kitchen. We're going to need to hire staff, obviously, to fulfill the roles in this kitchen. But yeah, we'll deal with that momentarily. So we're going to need here. We're going to need, I think, do we want a fridge? Yeah, we'll put a fridge in. Down there. We're going to need pantry shelves. Like so. We are going to need a serving bench, Ajax, which is where the prepared meals are left for collection by the waiters. We're going to need plate shelves. These can be... Okay, I'll turn that one around. Like so. That's good. And we're going to want a dirty dishes bench. You can go there. And a sink for washing in. And a cooker. Have we got a cooker here? We should have. Oh, there's the stove. Yes. But actually, yeah, we'll put the stove there. And the kitchen bench to prepare meals can go there. Okay, I think that will do for the moment. In the restaurant, we are going to need cutlery shelves. One of those will do for the moment. We need a reception desk. There, I think. Yep. Yep. And we're going to need tables. So we're going to have a table here. Can I put another table in here? I can. I could put one there, but I'm not going to. And one in the middle. And yeah, we'll put you there. Okay. And we're going to put in some grape fridges, or a grape fridge, and also a soft drink fridge. Yeah, for people who want to have a drink. There you go. That is that. And the bedrooms. We'll go with our default choices here, but as you can see, we can choose different colours for the beds and so on, for a lot of the equipment in a bedroom. So you can go there. A rest for your case and a wardrobe can go there. Yeah, I actually have a bedside table as well. Let's make it fairly fancy. Okay, and there, and the bed, can go there. Actually, while I've got the bed in on my cursor, I'll put you there, and the case rack there and there, and the wardrobe was there, and the bedside cabinet was there. Oh, the wardrobe. I didn't put. Why did I not put the wardrobe in there? Silly fool. Right, reception. This is going to need a key rack. We'll place that on the wall. Along there. That is good. A reception desk, which should be that way around, I think. Yep, that's good. A copy machine for printing off invoices and the like. We'll put that there. And that's it. I suppose we ought to have some comfortable sofas for resting in this nice little area. And these could be a nice light blue, perhaps. That's nice. And a water fountain. You could go actually there, I think. Soda machine, snack machines. Oh, and a snack machine. Yeah, why not? You can go in there, and that's the job done for reception, I think. Oh, and a bin. We should have a bin. Certainly if we've got a snack machine, we'll want a bin. That can go in there. Alright, once those have been built, we'll then start hiring staff. But the one thing I've forgotten so far is the decor of the floor and the walls. So the floor, we have got tiles. We've got carpet, stone, other. Fake grass, rubber floors. Oh, for a gym perhaps. A plastic carpet. Okay. I don't want ground. We want wood. Yeah, why not have wood floors in our main areas? Again, if I do a shift on this, it covers everything, so I don't want to do that. So, and a shift here, that's fine. And a shift up there, that's fine. That's covered all those areas. We'll leave the maintenance room for a moment. We'll come back to that one once we've got some of this wood panel down already. I'll show you a little new tool that we've had added recently-ish to the game for walls though. Now the main area, it could just be painted a nice unobtrusive beige. Yeah. Now does that, I think that does everything I want on the, yeah, on the main public area. That's the facing side of that. That's good. So let's get our guys working again. And it looks like they have pretty much finished putting everything in place and painting all the walls. But one thing I wanted to show off, which I'd not seen before, so I'm not quite sure when they introduced this, is an eyedropper. Because it can be quite difficult to tell exactly what shade of carpet or paint or wallpaper you've put up, but we have this new eyedropper tool here. If you click on that, then click say here, then that copies exactly what you've just copied. Yeah, nice and simple. Oh, we didn't put any wall covering. Oh, that was missed there. Right, okay, so we can eyedrop that as well. So we'll eyedrop that and place that all the way along there. That is good. And for the laundry room, we could use the same tiles that we used in the public bathroom, I suppose, couldn't we? Yeah, that's nice. So they'll finish that off for me momentarily. While they're doing that, we should start hiring some staff. I need a receptionist. Oh, we've got Marilyn. She's available to us for $114 a day. These are the attributes. Kind-hearted. Yeah, treats guests well, but doesn't like it when scolded. Positive. can never reach rock bottom mood, and charismatic. She gives all surrounding people, guests and staff, a better mood. I think she's a good choice. Although Oliver Salou is look good as well. He's a leader. Okay. Oh, Alexandra though is a bad-tempered person. She is the cheapest. I think, yeah, Marilyn is a good mid-choice there. So we'll put her in reception. And we need to hire some cleaners to put the sheets on the bed. Oh, we've already got a guest booked in. Right, best get some cleaners in. Now, one thing I hadn't realised until the guys, I think at Wired, put up a introduction to the various features of the game, is that the cleaners not only do all the sheets and washing of towels and the cleaning of the mess in the hotel, they also take the rubbish out to the bins at the back of the hotel, which I've forgotten to put in actually. So they are very busy people. So who can we put here? And you are mopping master, cafe sheet champion. Okay, we'll hire Polly. You can go there. And in the kitchen we're going to need a chef. Or we could hire Matthew, Gordon Ramsay, who's a shouter, a Machiavellianist. Is that really a word? Insensitive and demanding. I'm saying nothing. No, he's expensive as well. What about Matthew Silverplate? Not great attributes there. Actually, none of these people are particularly good. Okay, I'll put Matthew in to start with. Okay, and a waiter. We're going to want Gabriel. Yeah, not great attributes there. Ooh, you look good. Happy Billmore. Okay, or Penny Billmore. Memory master, so memorise the guest list leading to a faster greeting in the restaurant reception. That's quite a good skill. I'm going to go with Happy Billmore though. There you go. I think we're all good. Oh, you see, that combination of tiles there does look a bit overpowering, doesn't it? Yes. Right, bins. Oh, my workers are idle and I'm paying them vast amounts of money. Let's get them doing something like putting in some rubbish bins. There we go. These go out here. Put 1, 2, I'll put 3 in. I'm not sure how much rubbish we're going to accumulate. We don't have that many bins here, do we? No, could do with... I'll put some bins in rooms, I suppose. We'll do that. Bin there, bin there, bin there. And we also actually, because the backpackers like gaming stuff, we could do some games in here. Which is here, I think. There we go. So an arcade machine. What we could do is build a little central... Yeah, we could, couldn't we? A little central sort of pole thing here. So if we go do it from here, like that, I think. Yeah. And then we can put the gaming machine things like that. That one there. And a whack-a-mole thing. They like whack-a-mole things, didn't they? I didn't mean to press that. We'll remove that in a second. And you can go there. And I don't want you inappropriately pressed. There you are, gone. Will that work? It might work. And we could also then... Oh, we've got a snack machine there. We could put these more centrally, couldn't we? Yeah, let's put that... Oh, I didn't want to delete that. Can I undo the delete? Yes. I want to move you to there. And also the water fountain. Actually, you can stay there in reception. And what we'll do is put in also... we want... This is food and drink. That's a protein, snack, soda machine. Yeah. That's good. And the bin... can be moved to there. That's good. And what I'll do then is put in something for reception. Yeah, this magazine stand. That can go in there. That's good. And I do... Oh, darn it. Got a man trapped. Oh, for goodness sakes. Right. Put a little door in there. That's it. Make your way out. That's it. Right. I don't know. Honestly. Can I delete the door? Bang. Yes. And I'll then eyedrop paint that all the way around there. That then should be the hotel ready to go. Oh, was that a minus figure? A minus icon above that person? Okay, we've only got 2 of our 3 bedrooms booked so far. Oh, the guests are liking these machines.
Hardigazigara.
Oh, he's very sad. What about the other guests?
Sabada.
You're content. Marilyn seems to be taking their time. Right, let's get rid of the builders. Don't want to be paying them 3,000 an hour or whatever it was to do nothing. Ooh, the restaurant. I keep forgetting this. The dinner menu. We want on this pea soup or salad. So pea soup appeals to backpackers and sporty types. The salad, oh, is good as well for everybody. And we'll put pea soup on, I think. Now, to add more items to our menu, we will need to upgrade, do some research. So these are the upgrades we can do. We can do for 2 research points. We come with 3, and if we get a successful critical review by the critic, then we'll get more research points. I believe, as far as I'm aware, that's the only way you get research points. So we spend it on that, or we can spend it on larger shelves, better, faster washing machines, or big fridges. All these things are good, or a dishwasher as opposed to a sink. I'm thinking let's go for a gastronomic expansion, which means then in the restaurant I can upgrade my dinner menu and add in the salad. There we go. Excellent. Why has that person got a question mark?
Gabby.
Okay. Ooh, and again, this is relatively new to when I last played it. We can now assign particular tasks to our members of staff and also zone them. So if you've got a sort of 4th floor restaurant or whatever, you don't want your waiters rushing up and down between the floors, you can assign them to those particular areas, for example, which would be good. What is that rattling noise? Is it that copy machine? Or is it her tapping away on the computer? There's something going on here. Right, everything appears to be going quite well so far. How are our guests doing? Guest. Can I click on... Oh, if I go here, I can click on the guests. So, Lizbeth. She's content, sleeping. Jack. Not quite so happy. Wonder why. What would make them happier? Oh, hang on. Why have we got no cutlery? Do we need more cutlery? Oh, and I've got 2 grape fridges. Honestly, I am so terrible at selecting things. Okay, we'll move that to there. And I do need to buy, in the restaurant, a soda machine, which I'll put there. And we'll also buy some more cutlery. Click it properly, that's the trick. We need now to get the builders in. We'll get just a couple of people in to install those items. Oh, yes, that's right. So that cutlery shelf only had enough for 3 tables. That's what that person's complaining about. It all makes sense now. And then send the builders home. Good. Oh, that needs fixing. Where's our maintenance man? We haven't employed someone to do maintenance. No. Maintenance. I think... Okay, we'll hire Amber Loveplant. Oh, wonderful name. Fix that machine. Please. Thank you. How are we doing? I mean, Lisbeth is... Oh, dear. And you?
I know.
Reserved. They're not overly impressed by the look of it with my fabulous hotel. Interesting. And they've gone for the soup. as have you. They all love the soup. Ah, they're in a more positive mood. They obviously liked that. Ah, our critic has arrived. Now the critic can go into any room in the hotel, including all the staff rooms. So all the rooms behind these staff-only doors. So they get a full view. There's no gym here, I know. We'll come to that. Put that on the first floor, perhaps. What I like here, again, is we've got income from the various machines. Not just the restaurants and the rooms, but most things. Oh, that was a 3-star rating for that entertainment. Excellent. Yes, if we go to finance here, in cash flow. Yeah, we've lost a lot of money so far in the last 24 hours, but then again, we're making some. 200, nice. So the restaurant earns money, entertainment and refreshments. That's obviously our machines. Our coffee machines, snack machines and so on, which we've got here. We haven't got a coffee machine, have we? There. Could I put a coffee machine somewhere? Yeah, I could actually. Let's build a coffee machine. I think, again, I've still got to employ the builders to put it in. I'll put you there. Do we want some decor? I suppose I ought to put some decor in here, really, shouldn't I? Plants. Oh, people love plants, don't they? We'll put you there. Paintings. Oh, they're all a bit expensive, aren't they? A moose head. Or miniature paintings. Yeah. You don't get a choice of miniature paintings. They're all the same. Possibly. You can go on that wall there, and that wall there. And as we noticed, these things give us quality or prestige points, which obviously I hope makes our guests feel happier. Get the builders in again. Now you notice there Marilyn, our receptionist, is taking a break. At the moment, I don't know if it's planned. There's no sort of scheduling of your staff. So if I employed 2 receptionists, they could well actually be working at the same time and take breaks at the same time and send the builders home. It'd be interesting to see how that develops. Certainly in a much bigger, busier hotel, we're going to want to make sure our staff, our roles are appropriately staffed at all the appropriate necessary times, like check in and check out. Oh, they're loving. I'm not quite sure. Is that happiness points or health? They've all got this. Energy, XP. Again, at the moment, I don't believe there's any particular benefit to the XP. I don't think there's a mechanic to manage that. There's no training and stuff that I'm aware of in the game. Oh, the critic is leaving now. Waiting for a taxi. So I'm not quite sure what the plans are for managing that. We'll have to look out for the roadmap. I'm sure... Oh, I haven't got windows in these rooms. Okay, we'll wait for the critic and then we'll deal with that. What have we got? We got a star. We got 3 upgrade points. Attractiveness, cleanliness. Okay, I've only got 1 star staff. The temperature is perfect. Okay, bedroom. Yeah, sleep quality is good. Toilets are good. Showering is good. Seating is good. Entertainment is acceptable. Refreshments is fine. Restaurants a bit... yeah. We have no bar or gym or spa. And we're going to definitely need a gym to get a 2-star rating. Right, we're going to have to spend that money. Okay, let me put some windows in very quickly and then we'll wrap this up. That's the wrong option. Windows. So these are going to be the small brown ones, I think, like that. Put you in there and there. And perhaps... oh, someone's leveled up, which is good. Put these in there, and also maybe not so much in the shower, but there by the staff room. Well, I can't put it behind that tool rack thing. A couple from the kitchen, and here. Should I get the builders in? I'll do that now. And I want to put more windows in. This light brown style. I could put bigger ones on the restaurant, but I've not done that. So, and again, one here. That'll do nicely. And one there. Why not? Ooh, who's coming in to stay? Again, one little thing. Again, at this early access stage, if a character comes in, if a member of staff or a character comes in that you've created, you don't see a picture of them here. They are just empty icons. So that is Maximus Ventura. He is overjoyed. I love him already. Excellent. Yes, you can't go in those rooms, matey. No. Awesome. So that's it. I think we'll conclude this first look at the brand new early access release of Hotel Architect. And a reminder, there is a 20% discount at the moment on the Steam. So if you're looking to get into this and get it for a really quite respectable price, then you could do that now. If you'd like to see more of this on Ajaxpost Plays, then do let me know. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better, if you've got anything to say about what I've been doing with the game or the game itself. Have you played it? Did you take part in any of the play tests? Have you already got it now at early access? Are you one of the early adopters? What are you thinking of it? Does it tick all your boxes on your critic review sheet? Do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here with Hotel Architect. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.